welcome to my channel, which I'm hoping to grow into a bit of a community for virtual photographers and photographers as well. But all of you are welcome to join me, even if it's just I've got nothing to do on a Friday afternoon or evening. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm playing The Last of Us Part 2. I will be stopping to take photos along the way, but if you just want to see the game, you will see some of it. So let's just crack on. Now, I'm playing it in chronological order, simply because I have played this game twice before, Last of Us Part 2, and I'm thoroughly enjoying playing it in this new way. Hello, how are we doing? That tells me that we're live, but I have only just got the notification. Hey, Matt, how are we doing, mate?
Hello, sirs.
Hello, sir. How are you doing? Sorry about the stream crashing last week. I don't actually know what happened, but I just figured as we only had a quarter of an hour left, I wasn't going to fire it up again. But
Hello, Sir Ainley.
unfortunately, yeah. And I have had some internet, well, some issues with my PlayStation connecting to the internet, but it seems to have sorted itself out now.
Yay, I wanted to ask that.
Yeah.
Fine, HIL.
Oh, that's
How
cool.
was your week?
Yeah, it was alright. Really can't complain. I mean, it's been raining most of the time, but we had a little bit of sunshine and that lifted my
Very
mood a bit. And I finished Ghost of Yotei, which I actually think the story was pretty good. I mean, it may not be as good as Ghost of Tsushima, but it was still a very good game to play. So I thoroughly enjoyed finishing that. I'm now playing. Um, come on, brain. Um, Outlaws. Just started it last night. So yeah, I finished it about 9 o'clock yesterday. So I still had an hour before I needed to wind down for bed. So yeah, I thought I'd give that a go. So far, all right. But how about yourself? I hope you've had a good week. I hope neither of you got any studying to do. I hope that's all calmed down now.
What is the difference between those two ghost games?
Just the characters and the story. Now I find the combat controls to be more refined in Ghost of Yotei, but you would expect that from a sequel to a game, similar to how this game is more refined in a
Not
mechanic way.
studying yet. Monday it starts again, though.
Ah, dude, at least you've had a break. That's something. But I mean the time it is set, the location it's set, the weapons that you use, the charms, there's a lot different between the two. I think they did a very, very good job on that game, and certainly can be proud of
The
all they
story is
achieved.
about few 100 years apart.
Yeah,
Yay.
and the cool thing is you can actually get the armor from the first hero, so from Ghost of Tsushima, which I thought was a nice little touch. Okay.
The game itself is awesome. The story is basic, like I said. Doesn't mean it's bad. Just very basic.
Yeah, that's it. There's a few touching moments in it. It was, I mean, when you have a success such as Ghost of Tsushima, you create a masterpiece, you just repeat it. Because I wanted a repeat of it. I didn't particularly care about the story. It's good that I enjoyed this one, but I would have enjoyed the game anyway. So, oh, I haven't explained this. So yeah, if you enjoyed the first one, I would strongly recommend playing Ghost of Yotei. It was a really good experience. Um, now, I should explain this photo because it is a little bit unusual and a little bit basic. And I'm trying to remember the photographer's name, which is pretty bad because I've actually saw his exhibition, which was in central Milton Keynes, and he was a New York photographer, and his name's still not coming to my mind. Um, ah, I'm still thinking Alan Schiller, who is a very good photographer. He's a London photographer, and he's the creator of the Iris app, but it's not him. It's a lot older photographer than that.
We made a little group at school.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's cool. What, are we talking music group? Or just you've got loads of friends? Um, Lighter. Something lighter. Soul Lighter. That's the name of the photographer. And he likes orange and yellow, I think. Or red and yellow. So that's why I took that photo. Um, but when I put the light on it, I really enjoyed the light just hitting the yellow. So you've got the strong contrast between the dark red and the yellow there. So that's the only reason I took it. It was more of a getting my head back into the photo mode and familiarizing myself with it. But yeah, it really was a still life photo. There's not really much in the way of composition for me to explain. I'm not going to be including the salt shaker that was an interesting shape, but
I said in the last life we changed class. So in
that's
this
right.
one we have a phone wardrobe. No phones allowed.
That's fair enough. They are a distraction. At the end of the day, you're there to learn, so it makes sense to not have your phone. Because the thing about phones, or especially with social media, um, they know the right colour of red to make it urgent for you to look at it. So that's what I mean by they're distracting. They're literally
So
designed to
class
keep your
started
attention.
bringing different games to play in the breaks.
Oh, oh, no, that's cool. That actually really proves the benefits of not having your phones in there, because you're actually doing what like I used to do as a kid. Well, as a kid, I used to just run around in the playground, but you know, you're
I don't
playing
think it
games.
makes sense. What if their parent had to call them or anything?
Um, they'd call the school if they couldn't get through. You know, if it's urgent, especially a parent, they will find a way. I actually quite like that more blurred. So I'm going to keep a little, let's put this on maximum blur, because I just want a little bit of her face in focus, but the rest of it blurred. Let's look at this. So this is a negative
I've been,
space one.
some playing cards, some different card games and other games. Very cool. I actually started liking school face with tears of joy grinning face with big eyes.
Well, it was the best thing about school is hanging with your mates and playing games. You know, I'm showing my age, but I used to play marbles, used to play conkers, which are probably very British things. I don't know if they translate abroad. Um, but we used to, as I say, play a lot, running around, playing army, playing bulldog and things like that. So I'm actually really glad you're having a childhood instead of it being stolen by your phone. So that's really cool. Um, so with this,
It makes sense to not distract them, but
hmm,
put it somewhere accessible to them. So if anything happens, it's there. Also for breaks, it should be.
yeah, I think breaks they should have access to it. But as I was saying, I'm glad that because Matt and his mates don't have it, they're actually having a childhood and socializing and building those skills, because that's generally the most crucial part of school is learning social skills and how to find a win-win solution with your friends. And if all you're doing is looking on social media and checking your phone, you don't talk to each other, so you don't develop those crucial skills. I'm not saying I'm for it. I think that we should all be trusted to make our own
I still
decisions.
think they do socialize, but you all have to make a compromise.
Yeah, I
In the
mean,
past class we had our phones in the backpack.
oh right. But then, as I say, there is always that temptation just to check the notifications and so on. But no, I think there is some merit to not having your phone, actually. And I think that Matt's experience is proving that. I'm actually going to go a bit brighter. No, I quite like the darkness on this. So with this picture here, it's very much about negative space, but it's also the sadness of it. Because she bled out. But that's why I've sort of blurred it a little bit, because she looks like she's sleeping. She doesn't look like she's dead, even though there's a blood spat behind it. So you've got the violence of what happened to her with the
And we
serenity.
played games on the phone Toheta too.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I am still waiting for the Division Resurgence to come out on my mobile.
This way.
They've had a beta, but I've not heard anything since.
That is good, I mean sure, you can encourage it, but you shouldn't prohibit it.
Yeah, as I say, I'm not a fan of governments putting restrictions on people. I know governments like controlling people, but I feel that one, it means that governments have to get bigger, which means they become more expensive. But also, we should be trusted to make our own decisions and make our own mistakes, as long as we understand that we have to take responsibility for those mistakes. So if you don't pay into your pension, for example, um, then you shouldn't get any handouts because you had an entire lifetime to make that decision. Uh, I mean, that's a very bad example, and in my country we do actually have a state pension. It's a bare minimum, but we do.
I doubt it's the same thing in your guys' countries.
Oh yeah, no, we don't. So England, all of our parties are socialist. Um, but we've got the conservative socialists, which are like the American Republicans, but they're not socialists. And we've got the Labour Party, which is a full-on socialist. Not communist, so we don't have any extremes like fascists and communists. We're very fortunate like that. But we've got sort of, because we have healthcare, we have schools.
Also some kids get bullied, so by taking away their comfort in the form of their phone it's just bad. Some kids just don't want to
Um, to be quite honest, mate, sometimes your phone can be the reason
Just
why you
nowadays
get
most
bullied.
of the kids are immature even for their age.
But that's possibly because they haven't actually been exposed to the world. They have, because one of the things that I feel was very beneficial to me growing up is I learnt how to deal with boredom. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I've got a few minutes spare and I'm not doing anything, I'm going to be looking on my phone. I'll be doing Sudoku or like watching YouTube or reading a book or something like that. Well, not a book, but Kindle. But if my phone's dead and I'm got nothing to do or I'm waiting for something,
Thanks, guys. Yeah,
I've
we're going a
I
different path.
developed that ability to just be able to sit there and do nothing and not think. And I feel that actually that's a really strong skill to have, to not be entertained all the time and to just be, to
The alley across the street.
be able to feel who you are as an entity and have those quiet moments.
Oh, and the frickin' teacher said we can't bring games either, but F that.
They can kiss my shiny metal ass. In all honesty, I think that that's a step too far. That's
Kids that are just the type you hate. When you have a full class of those people, what are you supposed to do in the free time, Emil? But don't take the freedom away.
yeah, I know what you mean. But as an adult, part of our responsibility is to do what's right by you. And that doesn't always mean letting you have your own way or allowing you to stay with your toys. Sometimes, like especially in the classroom, you're there to learn, and therefore...
Don't listen to them. They are bad teachers, and if they forbid it again, tell your parents to do something about it.
Oh, 100%. If there's, like, obviously don't play games in class, but in your break, it's your time. They can genuinely jog on if they think that they have any right to tell you to not play games with your friends
Come on.
in playtime. They should just scuttle off to their
Are the wolves still nearby?
teacher's
Oh, no.
lounge and
Just
leave
keep
you
going.
be. I mean, if you're being loud and disruptive, that's a
I'm
different
talking
thing.
about Europe, BTW. In all for no phones in America. They obviously need restrictions to pay attention in school. We can't do anything, man. Just freaking read the lesson.
Well, as I say, when you're in class, you should just be reading and learning. You shouldn't be looking on your phone or chatting or anything. That's what classrooms are for. It's like when you're at work, for example. So if you go into the office, like I do sometimes.
If it's in class, you should be learning.
Yes,
We are talking about breaks.
they can go kiss your shiny metal
I'm
ass, man.
talking about the break.
Yeah, if it's breaks, then no.
This way.
I think it's perfectly... It's beneficial to you to not have a phone in playtime, but they shouldn't stop you. Most certainly.
Yara, get up! Yara, please! We need to move. Come on! I can't leave her here!
Yeah, kid, it was you.
Stop it! Now!
Oh, shit.
It's Abby! Stay back!
Stand down.
Oh, Isaac.
Breaks.
What the hell are you doing?
I need you to hear me out.
What's that behind you?
He saved my life.
Move out of the way. We'll deal with you back home.
He's not one of them, please.
Abby, move.
God damn it, he's just a kid!
You have 3 seconds to get away from that scar. 1,
You really gonna shoot me?
2.
I'm not fucking moving. No!
What the fuck?
See, but without the proof at the end.
Damn.
Look, we need to move. She's gone.
Sorry, kid.
Gone. Come on. Those were your fucking people.
It was your...
Gonna make some food.
Alright, my man. See you in a moment.
We're gonna have to fight to get out of this, okay? And then I need you to show us to those boats. We don't let anybody stop us. Yeah? Okay. Okay.
Poor people. You brought us here, kid. It's your fault.
Grab what you can. I have everything I need.
But yeah, I'm glad you guys are making the best out of a situation. As you say, you've got a group together. That's really cool. Oh, it's here.
She's got to look for a way out.
Any sign of him?
No! Barricade the exit and sweep this building!
Actually, there's some teachers in gonna call in, like very stupid.
Wait a minute. Actually have some teachers, I'm gonna call them like very stupid. Unfortunately, you do get them. There's a phrase we have, which is those who can't teach. And that's quite often the case. They're not actually any good at anything other than academia, like education. So that's all they do. They're not smart, they just remember things. I mean, there is skill involved in teaching, but not everyone has it. And you find quite often, like, people going to, like, stay in academia simply because they're just absolutely useless in everything else. So, yeah, they may be stupid, but they should still be able to teach you. They just can't do anything else. Then we all have our skills and our life purposes. I don't think... I mean, I respect them because I couldn't do that job. There's no way I would be able to teach a class of children. I could teach a class of adults, but I don't think I could do that. So even though I've said all that I've just said, I still respect them. But you will get some who've just fallen into it because they're just not any good at anything else and they were lucky enough to get that job. And you'll never get rid of them. Where is she? Ah.
We have 5 more minutes of the hour, and they come in the class and teach like 1 week of teaching, and my hands are shaking after the hour.
Oh my days. Yeah. You get that in work life as well, in meetings. They're the people who still have questions when everyone just wants to get on with their job. It is exceptionally frustrating. So I do know the type. Right, I swear there's going to be some photo opportunities around here.
They are like, good morning, now right.
Oh, dude. Yep, do not envy you those sorts. Let's sort out the focus on this. Gonna drop that intensity a bit. I seem to be on a massive blurry one right now. This is a very simple shot. So it is just half and half picture, So you've got the reflection, you've got live, I'm gonna say. I like the blood on the hands. I think that's a really nice touch. Um, there is going to be some color correction needed for this.
Unfortunately, most of teachers are the bad type. Just A graders who know how to memorize, but can't teach.
Yeah. I didn't have many good teachers. My German teacher in high school was absolutely fantastic. That was when I lived in the north of England. Like, truly a master
My
of
Romanian
teaching.
teacher didn't come to school for a month, and she finally came in an hour and wrote 5 lessons and bye-bye then.
Wow. Oh, okay.
80% of my teachers were like this.
Damn. No, as I say, I had a good German teacher. Um, all of my well, most of my teachers in Yorkshire were actually very good. It's when I came down here. But the quality of education where I am, when I was in school down here, it just wasn't very good. Um, so I can truly sympathise with you. I've been there. I certainly understand the disappointment. It does. It is a letdown. There's no two ways about it. But unfortunately, quite a lot of life is learning to work with the cards you're dealt with. Because it's not easy out here. So the more you learn how to, as I say, work with worn out tools and deal with adversity, the better you will be.
Hold on a sec. I'll keep
And yeah,
eyes.
trust me, school's the easy bit as well. I don't mean to scare you. I'm trying to sort of give you the heads up, but it's really promising that you and your friends got over this adversity of not having your
My
mobiles.
German teacher got hit by a car and wasn't in school for like 6 months, so we had a substitute. She was lenient and didn't care much.
Ah,
Then.
shame. Sorry about your teacher though, man. That's brutal. Hit by a car. Wow. Are they like recovered? Are they permanently injured, or did they fully, like they've, excuse the pun, back on their feet? Because that's awful, man.
Too odd. Last month of last grade, so right before graduation, and it was not graduation class.
Oh. I can't believe that, man. Wow. I have fortunately never really had any serious injuries. Certainly not being hit by a car.
No, she was okay when she came back.
Oh,
Not
okay.
gonna lie, I wished she wouldn't come back till the end.
Oh, is she a bit of a ball breaker? But at least,
2 of my classmates have a broken hand. One fell on the ice and another in a. She was
oh,
a bad person. I don't wish it for her, but she got what she deserved, TBH.
fair play, man. Cannot argue with that. Some people, they do get what they just deserve. You know, you don't wish them bad, but it's kind of nice to be reassured that karma does actually happen.
Cover me. Yeah. I got it. Go. Abby, we killed those wolves. It doesn't matter. I'm getting off this island. Which way?
There's a radio station up ahead. We're gonna cut through it.
How far is this Haven place from here?
Still got a ways to go.
gosh.
Lev, get the ladder for me.
After she came back, she threatened us to not pass us if we didn't get As, in a class that doesn't matter for anyone. She was a bitch.
Damn.
Bro, it's so funny when we have English class.
Oh, I mean, you're already fluent from what I experience. Because it's same as with Ainley. I forget that I'm talking to someone in a foreign country. You know, I've been learning German for 6 years, and I could probably only talk to a 4-year-old, whereas you're talking to an adult. I wouldn't say I have an amazing grasp of the English language, but I'm better than most. Well,
Through here.
better than average.
All right, what have we got?
And yet, as I say, you talk with me absolutely fine. What do I feel needs doing? I don't need a scope on that. I've got a rifle. Again, don't need a scope on that. I've got stability, so I'm happy with that. This is my main weapon. And I feel capacity is more important than fire rate. I'm going to go with stability. There we go. Always clean it.
90% of my class don't know English, and my teacher makes the situation very funny when they don't know or just makes a joke about SMT.
Oh. Jeez. How did you get so good at English? Like, what helped you to learn? Yeah. Definitely go with damage on this one. I mean, there's a thing I've said before. I mean, one of the challenges for English people is, one, you don't have the same motivation because the world speaks your language. But also, quite often when you go to another
I
country...
watch many English videos and I started a...
Oh, fair play.
I always admired how some people absolutely dodge all English knowledge. Like, how can you not get it when it's so easy XD?
Yeah.
Understanding it.
I feel that I like how we don't have masculine and feminine in the English language. I think that that is a major advantage. Oh, jeez.
Is that Haven?
Yeah,
But
what's left of it.
Lev, where are the boats?
it's not the thing that I find
The docks.
difficult learning other
Past the
languages.
fires.
Then we better
Some
get
of the
down there before
challenges
they're all
like the
gone.
English people
Right.
face when they go abroad is we start...
How are we?
We're not dying.
Oh, my days, here he is. I am very well, sir.
Not moats.
Let's get down there.
How about yourself, sir? You keeping well? But yeah, as I was saying, with English, quite often when we go abroad, we'll try and speak the language, and generally people are flattered
Like,
by
only
it.
thing you need is learn the words and meanings. The language alone has like max 10 rules, and everything is the same for all language.
Where do we go?
Ah,
At Richard Lynn Path 3814.
Follow my
I did not know that actually. Because I find German is more complicated grammatically than English. So that's where I struggle, but I don't really have a mind for languages, I don't think. I certainly don't have the opportunity to practice it as much as I'd like. I'm just killing everyone. I don't care what faction they are. Oh, definitely going for one of those pictures if we can. Come on, Liv. Strike the pose. Gosh, I go into computer games to escape the world, and it's raining here as well.
Cart. Thou CRI feminine and creas. Copa, uncopa, doicopa, masculine. Yes, not bad, thanks.
Oh, get on, lad. Yeah, and that's one of the greatest challenges that I have. You know, like in Der Tisch, for example, I don't know why a table is masculine. So there's not even anything logical for me to work out. And it's made even more complicated by the fact that German language is very logical and isn't Latin based, so I don't know where they picked that up from. Well, probably the Romans, actually. But yeah, we got rid of them during the Norman times, I think.
Yee, that doesn't make sense at all.
At all, yeah.
Hello, Ainley.
So those things really do mess with my head. Oh, here he is. You welcome back, sir.
That was my worst enemy when learning it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I have problems. I seem to have a very limited amount of space in my brain for new words in a different language. So I go through these modules. I mean, yes, I'm using Duolingo, but you know, I learn some words and then they do a practice thing and I've forgotten half of them. So yes, I do have my challenges. So I have a lot of respect for anyone who, like any polyglot or anyone who's just learnt one other language. That's still exceptionally impressive for me. I am wondering where I'm going to crop this.
I learned Japanese on Duolingo.
Oh, wow. I do intend to learn Japanese. This is originally why I downloaded Duolingo, is I wanted an app to learn Japanese. But they didn't have it at the time, so I learnt German. And it's changed so many times, I seem to just keep going over the same things. Because literally years I've been studying that. Probably 8 or 9. But I wanted to learn Japanese because there's a lot more Japanese films I could watch than there are German. I mean, you've got TV series like Dark. Oops, I forgot that I had a sight on this thing.
Flank them!
Don't flank them. Leave them be. Recognise that they made a mistake and they're sorry and they want to move on.
Much harder for natural English speakers. You are born with the easiest language there is.
Uh,
I who live with harder language have it easy.
I think I am going to take that. 100%. Oh, fudge. I'm out of bullets. Cheers, Liv. I was like, why isn't that working? That does work. Haha. That's cool. I saw this on one of the social platforms. I don't remember what. But if you hold down left one, back, and then circle, she does this. Which I think is kind of cool.
Like when you learn a language, there are some concepts that are totally new for you, while it's at least a little known for us. Hello.
Yes. I mean, English isn't based on Latin, for example. And so there's whole new grammatical structures to learn and concepts as well. Like masculine, feminine, like dative tense. We don't have dative tense. but as I keep trying to say.
Hello at live_gaming
Oh, here she is.
1191.
How are we doing live?
Hello, Liv.
How are you doing? Always a pleasure to have you here, my dear. So what are you playing at the moment?
Good thanks, XX.
Oh, get on. That's good to hear.
Hello everyone, XX.
I can't remember. I asked you something last week, but I don't think you were listening. Have you played Red Dead Redemption?
Minecraft, but on Disney Dreamlight Valley ATN X.
Oh, okay. Get on. I've never actually played that game, but I've seen some very impressive builds on there.
No, I haven't, but have seen it played.
Still think it's one of the best. Thoroughly enjoyed that game.
I don't see anybody. Don't let your guard down.
Well, that was a bit mental.
Where are you posting?
So I post on Instagram, which is JedVP, Jed_VP, same as this. But I've started to sort of muck around with doing short videos, and I put them on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. But as I say, all of them are JedVP. Because, you know.
I didn't see everything on your channel.
Oh. What, on my Instagram? I suppose it all depends on, like, the algorithm. Because, you know, I'm very, very small.
I was talking with Liv.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Abby, I have an idea.
ETW, I love that car from their post.
Oh, thank you.
Fire burning face with big eyes fire.
Appreciate that, mate. I have my moments, but that was Need for Speed Unbound, which is free for PS Plus Extra people, so you can get that. I'm trying to remember. I think I bought it, like in-game credits. I didn't use my real money, so you can earn enough to get it. I don't think it was one of the ones that you earn from doing races, but yeah. Oh.
Lev, come on. You know how to ride?
Yeah,
Hang on. Ha!
I know, but I love the shots.
Keep low.
Oh, thank you, mate.
Just keep pointing the way. Up
It's a
ahead.
different way to,
Here we go. Get ready.
different type of photography, so I like to experiment with these things.
Trigger.
Oh, gut.
Damn it. Abby.
Yeah, I'm sort of getting the hang of it. I mean, it is a very basic photo mode, but it's such a beautiful game, it's quite easy to get good shots.
Nothing is stopping us.
I mean, the one similarity across all photo styles is you're looking for good light. The rest of it is just finding something cool in that good light. Whereas when you control the car, you just place it there and look for some interesting scenery. I'm just shooting indiscriminately. Oh, damn. We were doing so well.
The horse! Forget it. We have to keep moving.
Oh, we're going for a dramatic shot. Hang on. I'm still trying. In my mind, I'm still using the photo mode in Ghost of Tsushima, Yote. So that's why it's all a little bit messy. Now again, this is going to be an interesting one because I'm quite close in. And I do need to actually step back a bit. Get more of... So we've got all of the gun in there. All of the guns. The buildings behind it are burning. But I feel that hiding her face gives it a certain rawness and mystery to the image. But again, this is going to be a square, so I might chop off the back of the guns because the main focus is her face. I may actually rise up a bit more. I'm not sure how I cried on my first day of play school. Watching my mum walk away. But from... Oh. No, I don't think I cried on that. No, only once. And it was play school. I was like 4 years old. That's the only time I remember crying in school.
The docks.
That's a very random question. Okay. What made you think of that?
Abby, this way.
Or have I missed some of it? It's fair enough, man. It happens. It's good to release negative energy like that. But yeah, I generally didn't have a bad time at school. I didn't enjoy it. I'm not academic in any way, shape or form. But I actually, yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Some of it was interesting. I had some good friends. As long as I have a full belly, I'm generally a happy person. Oh, that was a good shot. Fair enough, lad. It's good to be curious. Right, I don't know who's... Fair enough, lad. At the end of the day, when you have a harsh time like that, bullies are absolute bastards, and they have a very serious impact on you. So there's no shame in it. I don't know if I was actually meant to sneak through here. By the way, these people are dying. Actually, I've only got 4 bullets left. Let's let's dial that back a bit. Have a bit of a look for shiny things. Oh, that's okay. We've got bullets. Oh, that's worse. They drop a rifle and they've got nothing in it. Have a little nose round here. Oh, Matt. That's nasty. That's fair enough, man. That makes your eyes water. How did it happen? Were you playing rugby? Were you attacked? Was it an accident? What happened? I don't think I've ever had an elbow to the head. No, haven't. I think that one is still alive. Oh my days. I might get up close and use a shotgun.
Go! I'll keep them busy!
No, you will not. Get on, Liv. We are going for...
Plus, it was an accident. Some kids fighting and slipped an elbow in my forehead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, at least it was a forehead. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not pleasant, but it could have been worse. But you're alright, though, yeah? Yes, I hope so. Okay, so that gives me more space. Again, very simple shot. It's an action shot. I'm using contrast. So she's like...
You guys are the only ones who know, and my classmates.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely not tell anyone, don't worry. And trust me, no one watches these videos. So it will stay a secret amongst us. You are fine. Do I want a bit more brightness there? Just because for some reason exporting this game makes it, these pictures makes it very dark. So I'm just pulling back a little bit to give more depth to the image. I'm doing a fill the frame, but I don't want to... Oh, flip. So 50. I want to keep her feet in the frame, but I don't want to take off the top of the bow. So just going a little bit higher. Give it a bit of space. And there we are. So negative space behind her. I might actually go over here just so she fills that gap between the, I'm going to say, bread. Something like that. I think it's just a tidier picture because, again, the bread's slightly brighter. So even though the bow stood out, this makes it really striking. And I'm probably going to crop it so she's on the left third. So instead of a dead center image.
Keep this a secret. I actually cried 2 times today.
Yeah, man, I'll keep it a secret. Say, there's no shame to it, man. If you need to, you need to. I was just fortunate that I didn't really need to. But life is hard. And getting elbowed in the head is also very hard. And it will mess you up, and the shock of it will make you emotional as well, so...
Don't worry.
Exactly, man. Don't worry about it. There's no shame in it whatsoever. I've cried as an adult. Sometimes you just need to. Yeah, no worries, man. Nothing to appreciate. It's just it's normal to be like that. Right. I need to get into cover very quickly. Oh, I've got some rifle bullets. We are back in the game, people. Now, is that someone there? Yes. Ah, and then I go and fluff it. By pressing the wrong button. You die. Thank you.
Every adult has Most of them just don't admit it 'cause of how society treats men.
Exactly. As I say, life can be difficult. And sometimes a good old cry really helps to clear out your mind and allow you to focus on what you need to. I don't know who else is shooting at me, but I really want to kill this one. There we are. Oh, it's you. Reload.
Come on, Abby.
Come on, that was a beautiful shot. Don't give me a come on.
The problem is, if you feel like crying, just cry and it will make you feel better.
Yeah, 100%. It genuinely does work. That's why we've got the ability to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes I just can't cry. You know, I can feel sad, but I don't. But there's nothing wrong with just embracing the sadness as well. You know, it's one of those things that happiness is a fleeting thing. It was never meant to be permanent. So having these other experiences means...
Sometimes I can't either, but it would feel better if you could.
Oh yeah. Don't know why. As I say, sometimes I feel like I should. I feel like I want to, but it just doesn't come. And then other times, yeah. So I suppose it just wasn't the right time for us to have a cry.
Up here.
Go.
Yes, go into this burning barn. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, that's...
Gotta get out of here fast.
So, I have a fear of heights, and I'm walking above fire.
Imagine her mom died.
Man, most certainly I would cry. But yeah,
What happened to a girl in school?
poor thing.
Come down.
I can't imagine losing my mother so young. That would be awful. Like, genuinely, my heart goes out for that poor girl.
I don't either. The brain won't let you pass the treatment of men either. Just a defense mechanism so you don't feel better if someone makes fun of.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is a friend of mine.
Ah, dude. Yeah, I mean... I think to some extent, yes, we are taught not to cry, to be the strong ones, but I don't think that's why I couldn't cry. I think it was just not the right time for me to. Because as I say, when I have cried, it's been very, very easy.
You're a damn disgrace!
Might have been that too.
Yeah.
Well, I almost.
Damn you!
Also depends why you wanna cry, TBH.
Yeah. As I said, sometimes it's just because you feel a bit sad, but it's just not enough to actually...
I almost
Oh.
cried 3 times this 5 months.
Holy crap. That's mental. What happened?
Holy shit.
Yeah. How is he still going?
Well, 2 times. One time was when I was 4 years old.
Jeez.
Almost died through like 3 months back low.
Wow. I have never been that close to death. Jeez, that was gruesome. Yeah, dudes need to be a lot more careful.
Shocked with the candy.
Wow. The hell? How do you even get into these situations?
Some dumb bass was overtaken like 5 cars in a row on a huge car. We were like 2 meters from him. Then he got back to his lane.
Wow.
And other 2 times, I almost drowned.
That's insane. I thought I had adventures when I was young, but you guys, that's some next level stuff. Yeah, I say I've never come close to death. I've done some dumb things in my time, but it's always had that level of safety to it. I mean, granted, most of those aren't your fault. Ooh. Yeah, man. Sounds like it. I mean, there may have been occasions where I've come close to death and not known about it, or been in situations where things could have gone terribly wrong, but as I say, I wasn't aware of it. But at your guys' ages, to go through that, to experience your mortality so soon in life, that's crazy.
Well, this doesn't count, but I can die like every day.
Oh, really?
Here.
I mean, one of my friends did die as a child.
100% did. Every person is close to death at least once a year, Reimer.
I'd imagine so. That's it. Yeah, one of my friends was... I don't think he was stillborn, but he died as a child and came back. Yeah, and sometimes I think it's best not to find out. I wouldn't say ignorance is bliss. I would much rather be intelligent than a stupid person. But, yeah, to know how close I've come is one of the things that's helped me get over my frustration at slow drivers. Because it bugs me. But I came to peace with it because I realised that they could be holding me up from like a potential accident. Oh.
He has a great excuse. I died before, so I know what I'm talking about.
Jeez.
Let's get out of
That's
here.
cool.
Yeah.
Wow, man. I didn't know you'd died, Ainley. That's insane.
I mean that friend of yours.
Oh, yeah. That's it. He was... I think he was younger than Matt at the time. I didn't know him when he died and came back because I didn't move down here till I was 14. But yeah, he had passed away and they resuscitated him. So yeah, my friend has actually died. Freaking craziness.
I fortunately didn't. If I did, I think we would have come to that conversation in the last 3 years or so know each other.
Oh, yeah,
How
true.
old was he?
I think it was about 4 or 5 when he died. He was quite young. And it was just, I think his heart just gave out. I think it was a medical. It wasn't that he did something stupid.
The hell?
Ah,
Yay, younger than me.
yeah, definitely.
Is
I don't
Matt
actually know
okay?
how old you are, Matt, but I know he's younger than you are. There's no way well, there is possible way that a 4-year-old would know English as well as you do, but I would be very surprised.
Stay behind me.
Poor Lucy. I didn't want to do it. Ah, fair play. Yeah, much younger than you. But I mean, he's fine. And it was only a one-off thing. It's not like he died again. He only died once. They sorted it, and he's had a perfectly normal life since. I still want to go in that room. But I know I've got to go here.
Be careful.
Both of them threw up.
Yep.
Abby.
It's a shock. Things are about to get real. Okay. Odd picture time. If I can. If it works as well as I think it will. That was 35 as a standard. Again, negative space. Field of view. Actually, let's drop that back. Bring that in. No, cannot. So the shadows are just as important as the subject. Again, I'm sort of trying to get in close and then use a wider angle to give it more depth. I feel And again, I'm going to be cropping a little bit more on the left of the screen, but it's the two mannequins with this what looks like coat hangers for the head, or coat stands for the head, is what I'm looking to take the picture of. I rather like the texture on the wood, so I'm going to take this one with the shadows, and then I'm just going to close it right in as an image. I want it fairly straight. No, wrong one, because it's that one. And drop it down to about there. Still want a bit of height. Something like that. Now again, a lot of this isn't going to be in the image, simply because I do a square crop, which makes me think maybe I should just pull around a bit more so I can get more into it. Again, get the angle right so I can fit more into it. I just want to get the bottom of that stand though. Something like that. Now, an interesting thing about the mind is it likes repeating patterns. So if you look at the light bulbs on the between the mannequin and the chair, you've got three light bulbs. For some reason, the mind finds odd numbered patterns really interesting. It's almost like it's broken a pattern. So it's a good sort of anchor for an image. Again, we've got the interesting shadows on the very weird mannequins. We've still got it on the wall, although I probably won't get much of that into it. But I find that chair has got a beautiful light on it, as does the lamp. It's just an interesting scene. It's where artists like thespians go to put their makeup on and get prepared for the thing. So that's why I've taken that. So this one was negative space with a bit of interesting shadow, and then that was more of a scene and a more of a documentary type photo. And yes, I am just embracing the calm before the storm. Okay, we're fine on that. We've only got two of those. That's reloaded. Nothing to reload. We'll not need that. But that's still better than arrows. And that's fully reloaded. Once more into the breach, my friends. If I can remember where the breach is. Oh, we're not there yet.
Where are you going?
Needed some air. What are you guys doing up?
Couldn't sleep.
Take a look at this. Thought is to head home via Ellensburg.
We're in Falls City by tomorrow. We're doing good. Hey. They got what they deserved.
But she gets to live.
Yeah. Is that okay?
It has to be.
I'm really not looking forward to going through Idaho again.
What you should be worried about is what Maria's gonna do to you when we get home.
We've been through worse. However, as I was passing through some ritzy section of town, I come across this necklace. It sparkles a lot. I think it's real gold.
You think it's real gold?
It's real gold.
Let's see it.
I know what gold looks like.
If it's legit, can we say it's from all of us?
Ha! You find your own damn bribes.
How you doing?
Fine.
Ellie.
Fine. Thanks for coming back for me.
My friend's problems are my problems.
You're such a sap.
All right, how about, my friends can't get out of their own damn way?
Mm-hmm.
It's better. Shit. Jesse, stand up. Hands in the air. I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here.
Stand up now.
Don't you fucking dare.
Shut the fuck up.
New Jesse.
Stop.
I know, right? He's a good lad.
Toss your weapon. Toss your weapon!
No.
I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go. You killed my friends.
It was such a waste, but it makes sense that not all characters have a heroic death.
Yeah,
Wasted it.
that's life. Unfortunately.
Where did we finish talking last time?
What are we doing?
So we were talking about... It got a little bit political, so it's probably the best that we don't pick up that conversation again. But we were talking about America. Because, yeah, you generally find in companies, they all have the same rules. Never discuss religion or
Okay,
politics.
makes sense.
Yeah. Let's say it's probably not for the best.
Keep looking.
But yeah, it's really strange. Because as you saw, the stream just ended, but I could still hear the chat, what you guys were saying. So it must have just timed out or something. I mean, that's the thing, is when you have bad weather, because it was pretty it wasn't a storm, but it was quite heavy rain. I think it just messed with my Wi-Fi.
Okay. Grab that ladder. Ready?
But I genuinely do enjoy talking to you guys. Just want to say thanks for keeping me company. It really does make a difference. I mean, as I say at the start of the stream, I want this to be a community for virtual photographers, but I do really value our chats, and it really means a lot to me that I've inspired you to take pictures as well, and you've enjoyed the experience. Credit where credit's due, dude.
Grinning face with big eyes, grinning face with big eyes, grinning face with big eyes.
My guy.
Stay quiet now.
Oh.
These are Leah's.
I don't know why I'm sneaking. I know where they are.
Careful. Stay close.
Just checking the lighting on these things. So the obvious one is just to do that shot there. Part of me wanted to do that. I think that's quite a cool shot. In fact, I am quickly going to grab that one. Again, it's not one that needs explaining. You can go full-on contrast for it if you want. I don't feel that it needs much improving on that. But what I want to do is... Well, really, I want to get much, much closer to give me options. And that's down, that's zoom. And then field of view. Something like that. Splitting by that post. In fact, let's try and line that up. It's really difficult because I'm just on the cusp, but I'm trying to line it up with where the shutters come down. So the rail guard there. And then it's just I actually like the focus where it is. So it's on the back lever of it. I feel that having it slightly blurred closer up makes it a more interesting picture. But you've got I mean, in a square, I'm going to get the light switch, the point, and all of the taps. I'm pretty confident I can do those. I may only get half the light switch, but I should be able to get those. But as a desktop, put all your icons on the top left. There's a 16 by 9. I think that's also a good picture. To get that to work, I'd probably just clean up the frame a little bit. Probably back up a little bit more. Photo mode isn't going to let me. But you get the idea. There isn't going to be anything there because we've never been able to open it. Going to have a little sneak over here. Get in the corner away from the light. Check out the Art Deco ceiling. Beautiful.
Where are you?
How am I going to get this to be an interesting picture? That's as it is. Come on. Give us some space.
What game are you playing next, after you finish this one on Live?
See, that's an interesting one. I haven't decided. So what I will be doing is going back to my normal way of just playing whatever I fancy on the day. I went through a phase of playing entire games as a series, but I find this a little bit too demanding in that I feel obligated to stream every week to do this.
Hands up. Back
But
I said
I
back up.
I have got quite a few games to play, which I intend to share with you guys on stream.
Liv, keep your bow on him.
But possibly
Get on the ground.
After this, it will be The Order 1886. But it just depends on what I feel. It may be Star Wars Outlaws.
Jesse, stand up. Hands in the air.
As I say, I have plenty of games to play.
Ellie, get out of here!
Stand up now.
Don't you fucking dare!
Shut the fuck up. All right. Stop. Stop. Toss your weapon. Toss your weapon. I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because
You
of
can
me.
play
I am the one
RDR2
you want.
grinning face with big eyes.
I probably could. I have actually downloaded RDR1, the updated version.
Both live. And you wasted it. Get off of her! Move it! Come on. Stay here. Watch the exits. Don't let her leave.
Maybe we play RDR1.
That's what I'm thinking.
Fucking run!
But yeah, I may even show you guys Ghost of Yote. It all depends on how I feel at the time, but I think there's still a fair bit of this game left. So it is too early to make a decision. So yeah, I think we've probably got another month before I complete this game.
Fair enough.
Too many choices, my friend. Where's my gun gone?
Have it!
Abby vs Ellie.
Yep. Controversial. I want Abby to win.
You're fucking dead!
I just don't think Ellie's a good person out of this particular struggle. I see her as the baddie. And yet the first time I played it, it was very clear cut to me that Abby was the bad person.
Okay.
But I think what drives Ellie,
She doesn't know the doctor was Abby's father though, right? She finds that out later.
she does,
There you are!
but I feel that her guilt of pushing Joel away is what drives this. And she's a dog with a bone. She's a rabid person. So as a result, she doesn't... She's the... You know... She was given the opportunity to live and let live, and she just can't.
I mean, she had the right to push him away after what he had done.
Yes, you know, after all that she'd gone through with him, he had no right to do it. But let's say it's not pure motivation. And she's just trouble. Yeah, I can't justify her behaviour. That's all. You know, Abby let her live. Her and Tommy live. Which she didn't need to do. And, I mean, I can't explain it too much because we're not there in the game. So I don't want to give too much away, but I feel Abby is the better person of the two, I think is what I'm saying. But you are right. In that, at this stage, she doesn't know. She knows that it is about what Joel did and that to the Fireflies and so on, but yeah, she doesn't know that he killed her father.
I think neither are good.
No, because revenge is never good. It harms both people. It always does. As I've said in a couple of streams, when you chase a monster, you become a monster. And both of these have. But I feel Abby did it and moved on. Which actually negates everything I've just said, because Ellie just needs to kill the one person. But the difference is, Ellie killed everyone in her wake, whereas Abby only killed one. You haven't got the reach for it, Ellie. So use your feet. Or use your knife. Jeez, that was a punch.
She let Ellie live just because Owen persuaded them.
No, I think those two were always in accord. It was the other ones that wanted to kill him, especially the one that she cut the face of.
Fucking cunt!
Language. Where are my freaking weapons? I should have picked one up by now.
I don't know.
It's a hard one, mate, because as I say, I'm now starting to doubt myself because Abby got her revenge. Ellie has not.
Fucking kidding me.
And everyone has stood in her way.
Ellie is hotter and I like her more, so I win this argument.
100%, I cannot fault that. Yep. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you win, my bro. I can't believe I knocked that thing over. Oh my days. What a rookie move. I mean, as you guys know, I am like a masterclass in stealth.
Wanted from us to debate this.
Yes, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's a healthy debate as well. That's what I like it, is because we respect each other and can still debate things. Woke community, I'm looking at you. Oh, hang on. Bit of health, don't mind if I do. I wonder. Looking at contrasts here. Pull back as far as I can. Up is now. But she's just not photogenic. It doesn't help that she's built like a brick house. I'm not going to complete that phrase. But yes, she is a Miss Henchington, or if, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, she is a little bit tank-like. So it is hard to get a...
Cause like Ellie did let her live at the end, ensure Abby would have killed Ellie if she stood in her way to find Joel, so they are probably...
Yeah, that's it. I think they are exactly the same person. Once they get their revenge, they can move on, but they need that closure. So I think you are right. They're both as bad as each other. And I just didn't consider everything about it. Well, the thing I didn't consider is that Abby got her closure, and quite early on in the game. That works quite well. I rather like the silhouette with the red on top of the glass bottle as well. Because originally what grabbed my attention was this, and I was looking for the contrast, and then reversing that contrast by looking at her, I think makes it more striking.
Still missing some parts of the story.
Oh, yes, but I don't think they're going to make a third. I don't think there's... It'd be like making the third Hobbit film. You got a little bit of content to fill it, you know, to finish off the story, and then the rest is just filler. So if they were to do another game, they'd have to have completely different characters. I just can't see it working with Ellie and Tommy. But I can't see... It's as we were saying about... Jeez, that made me jump. It was as we were saying about Red Dead Redemption 3, there's... It's a very small time period in which you can play them.
Killed Abby's friends. Abby went and killed Jesse and shot Tommy in the head. It's just a loop of V.
Yes. Let's say. Revenge. Although they say it's a dish best served cold, it's best left alone. You hurt yourself by becoming the monster. But... also... you leave so much behind. Sorry, you lose so much more than you gain by revenge. And I'm not talking from experience, it's just... Oh, shoot! Oh, little Ellie. I keep forgetting you got claymores. I keep forgetting that I have claymores when I play as her. Oh. Cannot wait for this scene to be over.
It just consumes you.
Yeah. God damn. I don't even have a health pack. I think I've only got one shot left. Where on earth did she go? I think I've used all the health packs up. Hey Ellie, where you going? We're gonna go for a bit of a long shot here. Ignore Abby, she's not gonna be in there. We are going for a massive distance. Okay. Never trust my eyes, so I will use that to get directly on her. Work with aperture a little bit. I feel like this has to be a contrasty shot. And we don't have contrast. We do not. Okay. Fair play. I don't think that's a very good picture. I was hoping it would be, but it's just not. So again, it was very much the light on her rather than the actual framing and composition that had grabbed my attention. Where is she? Oh, I was being so sneaky. I was like, more, and yet I failed because I clunked the chain like an amateur. And yes, I would try it again. Come on, run! God damn it. For a moment, I thought she was going to do both arms. Oh!
Stop! She got nothing to do with this. She's pregnant. Good. Abby.
To be fair, you should listen to Liv.
Don't ever let me see you again. Come on.
You can see why. I was like, Abby's a better person. I was blinded by the obvious. But it's easy to be like that when you've had your revenge. Poor Jesse.
Hey, buddy. What's wrong? I got you.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
Jesse was the only present in mind, and the only one who suffered the consequences of the others.
Yes. And it's such a shame. Simply because he tried to lead her to do the right thing,
Like
you
you
know,
guys
go
are.
and save Tommy, but Ellie
That's great
was
to
so
hear.
fixated on her revenge. He goes back to save her. He's just about to get him to go home, and then, yeah, that happens. This is a beautiful light, but I've already got this picture. But I am now wondering, doing it slightly differently. I mean, it's difficult because the chair that she's hiding is actually pretty special, light-wise. Whereas the one closest to the window is a little bit more blown out. So, as you notice, I am doing depth of field, but I'm only, and it's probably pointless, but again, it gives me options. I'm just blurring out the wall from the other side of the door. But if I give you this shot, again with the square, it's going to be the plant, possibly some of that chair, and Ellie with the baby. We can bring it round. So I'd say that's a really nice light on that chair. Which I quite like. But unfortunately, just the baby is just, as you can see, it's just too dark. Doesn't quite work. Although it could if we really zoomed in to have a bit of detail, because that's quite a sweet little look that Babby has. We need to
Just
need to zoom back out a little bit, give me some space to crop. But that's quite a nice little picture. So let's make sure that the distance is right. So yeah, that's the only time that would work on that dark background, is because it's...
What a cute baby.
I know, right? Really, you want to have the far side being darker than light because it thins the face. But I can only work with what I've got. But we've still got the nice light on the wall. Ellie's sort of 50-50 with that frame, which works quite well, which is why I took that picture. But yeah, good light.
You guys know that his actor is actually a grown-up.
I did not actually know that. That's some impressive acting.
Who's that handsome fella, huh?
I certainly cannot get those sort of notes. Her humming actually reminded me of Death Stranding 2.
Dina!
No.
I'm in the kitchen!
Yeah, I used to be in a choir. I could hit notes, but yeah.
Say hi to your Auntie Talia. Hi, Auntie.
Some relaxing before hell.
Yep. Let's say, calm before the storm. What?
Most Americans would be crazy actors for babies.
Well, I mean, Maggie Simpson. Lisa Simpson, sorry. That's a full-grown woman who does that.
Man, tough crowd.
I got the joke.
Ah, okay, good.
Grinning face with big eyes, 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 grinning face with big eyes. Face with tears of joy, grinning face with big eyes, face with tears of joy.
Oh, mate. Now you're just mucking with my text-to-speech.
Oh, what's up, you little goobers? Hey.
Dear
Thanks for
Dina,
doing the dishes.
thank you for your letter and the photograph. JJ's gotten so big already. He's got Jess's smile. If he's anything like his dad, well, good luck.
They are cribbabies, so they don't even have to act.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from. Can't wait to visit you. My back has been acting up again, but I'm on the mend. The doctor still thinks I need a few more weeks of rest. As soon as I can, I'll be there. I appreciate
Tears of joy.
I appreciate the tender words in your letters. Your letter. I will say what I hope is obvious. Jess wouldn't have blamed you for what happened, and neither do any of us. We love you. You're a part of our family. Be well. There will always be a place for you, Ellie and JJ back in Jackson, should you ever change your mind. That's nice. Hey, Dina. Are we meant to be talking? Am I meant to be putting on the record? I am.
About some tunes. Ah, you want a boogie, huh? All right.
F racists.
F racist. Technically, you're being xenophobic.
I love this song.
Your mom is very easy to please.
I'm with you. My bar is very low.
Brutal.
Ooh, look at those moves.
These moves?
Yeah.
What?
Mama go. Oh, wow.
It's not against a race, it's against a people. I think the term is xenophobic. Yeah,
This is kind of working on me.
that's what I think is... Say,
Okay.
I'm English,
Okay.
so if I was derogatory towards, say, an Irish person, I'm not being racist because we're the same race. We're all Caucasians, so that makes you xenophobic. I think, but probably want to
Yeah, sure thing.
Google that. I could be wrong. Or get a dictionary, which is a far more reliable way than Google. But I think xenophobia is the right word. Shame Neil's not here. He's really smart. He would know.
Where is he?
Pretty sure he's on the tractor.
You want some fresh air?
Taking a picture of that tree. I didn't do that last time.
Yes, xenophobia is a disgust or fear of foreigners or outsiders.
There we are. Although you're not showing fear, you're just being derogatory, so it's still not quite the right term. And let's face it, everyone takes the mick out of the Americans, so... I feel for them, but they do it to themselves. As a people, not as individuals. Hmm? I'm not that. As I say, I'm...
Just be discrimination, I know.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's not a disgust of them.
But I hate people who hate other people.
I wouldn't say I hate them. What I feel is closer to pity. Because there's beauty in everyone. And if you can't see it, it's like such a waste. I think every nation has its strengths and its characteristics. So I'm not one to put down someone or dislike them for not liking a particular trend
My
that...
French teacher is racist.
Oh, well, if they're actually French, then that's just normal. They're not actually racist, they're just offensive to everyone. But if your teacher isn't French and is just teaching it, then yeah, probably is. I think the best thing I ever heard from a Parisian who had lived over here, and he was an absolute legend. I do miss the guy. But he was like, the problem with living in England so long is I'm too polite for Paris.
Except America, they steal culture from others and only strength they have is racism and military.
I feel that that should be a t-shirt. But yeah, he said he's too polite for Paris, but he's still too rude for the rest of France, so he can never go home. And I just thought that was a beautiful description of the French. And I actually quite like him. I found the French people that I have met have been generally quite nice. Corsicans are lovely. So I've got a good friend who has, I think, has actually watched this from time to time. He's Corsican and he's an absolute legend and a wonderful person. But generally, just teaching. Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, no excuse. As I said, you always got to sort of take what the French say with a pinch of salt. They're just very direct, but Americans, I don't think all of them are racist.
Yeah, there we go.
I think it's the same as anywhere. You've got racism.
Teach you how to play guitar.
But then, as I say, every culture has its strengths and weaknesses, and sometimes you don't like a... I didn't notice.
When you're older. Much older.
It's never all, but most.
Oh, I see.
I don't even know where to begin.
Keyboard got disconnected for a sec, lol.
Oh, dude. Yeah, funnily enough, I think I've only met 3 or 4 Americans in my life, so I really can't comment on that. You genuinely don't know. As I say, that's not true. I've worked with quite a few of them, but it's different because it's a work setting. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah.
Alright, little spud. We should go check.
Oh. I think we're coming to the end of the stream, people. I've just realised. So, while we're still live, and it hasn't decided that it's going to kick me out.
Ending in a relaxing way.
Yeah, exactly. It makes a lovely change. So I'm going to read from my English proverbs in German. Yay. So, Schande dem, der schandlich denks. Ill be to him that thinks ill. Which is really about the power of the mind.
It's gonna be a massacre.
Oh, my days. You know that.
Great to hear you again.
It's always a pleasure, my man. Always has been.
Face, shushing face, shushing face, shushing face.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, things are going to kick off. Yeah, you have a great one. And thank you everyone for joining. As always, well, I don't know if I'll be able to actually get this edited because I've got some socials to do. Yeah, and yourself, my man. You will do, bro. You have a good one. But yeah, I will, depending on because I've got some constraints on my time tomorrow. So depending on how well I do, I'll either get these edited and up on tomorrow, or they'll be up on Sunday. But either way, I will get these pictures on Jed VP Jed underscore VP on Instagram. But you all have a wonderful weekend,
Friday.
and I will see you all next week. So have a lovely one,